Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally doing our first travel based video because I really wanted to do a lot of travel things on my channel. Due to Corona, I never could, but I am finally taking a trip. In 11 days I'm going to Disneyland Paris, and I thought I would let you know how I prepare for my trips, what I do in advance, and how I do them. So let's get started.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
The first thing I do is I always watch a ton of YouTube videos, especially on Walt Disney World, where I've been, and for my upcoming trip to Disneyland Paris, because I want to know what it's like. And obviously, you're not gonna go into Disney after watching a lot of videos all brand new, like, oh wow, it's all so overwhelming. I feel like if you watch a lot of YouTube videos ahead of the trip, you will also know what to look out for. And I also watch a ton of tips and tricks. So there's like a ton of YouTube videos that are like, these are the top 10 things you should not do or you should do as your first time trip in Disney. So I love to watch those because then I am prepared for planning, and I will also not make mistakes that people make, and people don't put those mistakes on the internet for fun. Like, they really want to help you, and I feel like if you watch those you will get a better understanding of what to look out for. And I also feel like it's important, especially in the current era, that you get a feeling of what is currently happening, because I didn't know that this has nothing to do with the corona, but I didn't know that they were redoing the castle in Paris. I knew they were doing it, but they are currently like boxed in with like these boxes where there is like an image of the castle, so it looks like a castle but it's not the castle. If I didn't watch videos, I didn't know. And it also gives you a vibe of how things are with corona. Like, in America things aren't really as strict anymore, but in Paris things are really strict. You have to wear a mask everywhere unless you eat. You have to be vaccinated or tested to enter. You know, those are things that you learn because of YouTubers, and I feel like you also gain a lot of experience without even going there. And you may also see some attractions where you're like, okay, they aren't really in my top 10, like, if I have to skip them to do my other attractions, I wouldn't mind, because you get a sense of how the attractions are. The second thing I do is pack early. I currently have a suitcase right in front of me on my bed that I basically almost fully packed already, even though it's in 11 days, as I booked my trip like successfully yesterday, because I really want to be prepared, know what I have to take, and I don't want to miss anything, because I am notorious for forgetting something that is important. Like, last time, what I forgot, I think I forgot like toothpaste or something, and I'm a really picky person with flavors and things, so it was really hard for me to find a toothpaste in America that I liked. So that's why I prepare. I make a list of things I need to pack so I don't forget, and I pack ahead. So currently I have a suitcase in front of me full of things that I currently don't need, because obviously my toothbrush can't go in there because I have to use it. And my hairbrush, I have a lot of hairbrushes, so one of them is already in there. But I can't pack my phone charger because obviously I need it. So that's what I like. I like to have a list of things I need to try to get, and then pack them, because then you have 11 days to realize, okay, I have this, what am I missing, what am I missing? And then eventually you are going to be like, oh, right, I'm missing this and this. And if you pack like the day before, because last time I went to America in March, I was supposed to fly out on Monday, but because the country was closing and I wanted to go still, because I wanted to see my boyfriend, I flew on Friday, like Friday 7 a.m. and I had school till Thursday 5 p.m. So I had Thursday 5 p.m. till basically bedtime, because you know you can't pack in the morning, and we also have to drive like 3 or 4 hours, so we were leaving here at 3 a.m. I had those hours to just pack, and if I did what I do now and I packed ahead, I wouldn't have to rush everything, because then I had to pack everything basically in one day. Another thing I do before every trip is when I pack my clothes, I also try them on. So I know, okay, this is how they look, this is how I look in them, because I really like clothes that are short, a little tight on the body, but my body isn't perfect. Like, I have a stomach, and sometimes I just don't like it on my body, but I do pack it because I think, oh, that's cute. That would be a cute photo. And then I try it on, and it's not cute. So that's why I tried on. And it's also good to know, okay, how many outfits can I make with this set of clothing? How can I combine them? And I feel like it's also really important to plan ahead, because previous vacations I just threw things in my suitcase and then I just randomly put something on, and I look back at the pictures, I'm like, damn girl, that was a choice. So that's also really neat to just try to see the outfits already. And another important thing is also to keep checking the weather, because you can, at least for as far as I know, you can check up till 14 days ahead how the weather's gonna be. So I know, like, in 14 days, it's currently Friday, so basically tomorrow I can really see how the weather is probably gonna be, but obviously the weather is not gonna stay that way. Like, sometimes you look to next week and you're like, oh my god, it's gonna be thunderstorming, it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be raining. If you look 2 days later, it'll say it's gonna be sunny and no rain. So you obviously have to really keep an eye on it, because if you just pack summer clothing and it's gonna be raining, obviously you're gonna have some troubles. And also what I like to do is, next to the outfits that I try on, I also will grab my makeup bag and I will try to do my makeup, because obviously if you're gonna forget something in Disney, that's gonna be pretty hard. In America, Ubers are safer than in France, I assume. I personally am going solo on my trip to France, and I wasn't solo in America, so I feel like I can't really go to the grocery store to, I don't know, pick up mascara. And I also want to know how many, like, eye looks I can do, because I want to go a little bit all out, because I'm spoiling myself for this trip. But I am bringing like 1 palette, maybe 2 palettes, because obviously I don't have a lot of space, so I want to know how many eye looks can I do. Do I need to bring something else? So I feel like it's also important to try your makeup next to your clothing, because then you'll know, okay, I'm missing, right, I am missing my concealer, let me put it in the pile. And obviously you're also gonna have your daily makeup, but you're gonna have to grab that like the day of leaving, so you know, you just gotta have that in like a separate pile, or maybe even a list that, okay, I need to grab my concealer and my mascara, and don't forget, because obviously if you forget, you're kind of screwed. Okay, so the next one is a little bit exclusive to Paris, because I'm going to be printing everything I need, because I need a lot. I don't know if it's due to Corona, I don't know if it's just Paris, but due to Corona, I need to show that I'm fully vaccinated. I need a reservation to go into the parks. I need to have my year pass. I need to have my annual pass, and I also need my hotel reservation, and probably even more, like my train tickets and stuff. So I need a lot, and I feel like if something doesn't work on my phone, I'm totally screwed. So I am going to be printing everything, so I have a backup of everything. It's going to be easier than just, oh, I need this app now, oh, I need to go to my email and search for the email. Obviously you can do that, but I feel like it's such a hassle that I'm just going to be taking some paperwork. So once you're packed and you realize what you have packed and what you need, I would also advise to go shopping early, because sometimes if you need, let's say, a sunscreen and it's currently a heat wave, you may run into a problem where the sunscreen is sold out. So then you will need to go again and again and again to see, can I get sunscreen? Because you probably can get sunscreen in Disney parks, but you're obviously gonna be overpaying because everything is expensive in Disney parks. So I got almost everything I need today, 11 days in advance, and that's how I know, and it also calms me down a little bit. I have everything that I need, and if I miss anything now, it's not going to be important because I have the basics. Like, I have sunscreen, I have makeup wipes, I have deodorant, I have shampoo and conditioner. I know Disney has shampoo and conditioner, but my hair is really, I don't know, it's really picky. It gets like really greasy fast. Like right now I'm trying a new shampoo and it's not great. So I just stick to the ones I know that work for me, because I don't want to walk through the Disney parks with a greasy head, because obviously that's not going to look great in your pictures or vlogs if you're vlogging like me. So what I would do is I would just go shopping early and make sure you have everything you need and check 7 times. Because you don't want to forget your toothpaste, you don't want to forget your deodorant, because that's just going to be expensive to get in Disney. What I also like to do is I would like to make a list of things I want to do, attractions, and maybe characters I'd like to meet, because then I know, okay, personally I have 5 days. I have a lot of days in Disneyland Paris, but you can just space it out, or you can just try to do it in one day, and if it doesn't work out, you still have the other days. So I like to have a list of things I want to do, so I know, okay, I want to go to this for this amount of time. And you can really plan ahead of, you don't want to have your entire vacation planned, like, okay, at 12 we need to be here, at 1 we need to be here. You gotta have a little bit of wiggle room. I mean, if you do like to plan it out like that, that's really fine. But for me, I just want to have a list of, okay, I want to do this, and maybe that today. And then I'll see what happens. So I really like to do that, because then I would also know that when I get home I won't regret missing anything, because the first time I went to Walt Disney World, the only times I went to the park, by the way, I skipped an entire section of the parks because I wasn't informed. Like, I was walking and I skipped like an exit or an entrance, and I haven't seen it. And to this day I'm like, I wish I had like a list of like, I want to go there, or I wish I just explored the park more. So that's why I would like to have a list of things I want to do, and that's also why I look at those YouTube videos, because then you know, okay, this looks pretty, I want to go there, or hey, I haven't seen that before, let me write that down because I want to see that. So that's a really good tip. Okay, so this next thing I do is really personal, but I investigate the restaurants, like the menus, pretty badly, because I am such a picky eater. In America it's not that hard, because I do like fries, I do like nuggets, and they do have a lot of nuggets and fries at quick service, and I like fish and chips, stuff like that. But I am looking at the French restaurants right now, and a lot of them are Italian food, French food. They're really not good for picky eaters like myself, so I need to plan ahead of, okay, I can go to this restaurant and get that, I can go here and get that, because if you are in the park, you're hungry, and you need to check every menu while you're there, it's going to take a lot of time. And another tip is, really, if you book ahead, really book the restaurants you want to book, because I was looking for reservations and there's not a lot of room for the next 12 days. So you want to plan that ahead if you can, obviously, because if you're like me and you book for next 2 weeks, you can't really book earlier. But if you have the opportunity, you need to book what you want, because then you can actually get the things you want. I want to go to Rainforest Cafe, for example. I have to hope that there's a spot for me, and I am alone, so it's probably going to be a little bit easier to fit me in. But especially if you're with a group, you want to have those reservations in place so you don't get bummed out. And that's basically everything I do. I do a lot, and I do it early. I wish I was joking when I said I have laid in bed multiple days really worrying about things, like I have a new annual pass that I need to activate in the parks, and the stations where you can do that, they're open from 9, I think, till 5 p.m. and my train arrives at 3 p.m. So last night I was laying awake and I was like, what if I get there too late and I can't activate my annual pass? What then? You know, and I just need to prepare. So that's also why I do things way ahead. And I also think it's fun when you have something to look forward to, so that's why I also put a lot of time into it. But yeah, that's what I do for my trip. Next week I will show you what I have in my suitcase, what I packed for Disney, and I hope you are excited to see the vlogs. I'm not going to be including them in the week vlog, so I'm going to be uploading separate Disney vlogs for each day. So my travel day slash first day, and then I have 3 day. Yeah, I have 3 full days, and I have a travel day again. So 5 whole vlogs. I hope I can fill them, and I hope I have enough space. But yeah, I hope you're excited, because I really am. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.